feel me, Jamal?
Hello, everybody.
Hi, guys.
This immediately looks much better.
Bella said, yeah. Okay, we're just going to wait a few minutes to let people jump from the other live to this one. Oh, yeah, she said sounds better. Great. Okay. Dang, I hate that it did that. That's so lame.
It's all good.
So lame. Okay, so do we need to double back on? What were you talking about? Okay, so we look so happy.
Thank you for jumping back in.
We are happy. Get. I wish y'all could see Bella. She was sitting up. Oh, careful, Bella. Careful. You're going to fall. She was sitting over here with us, and she just got a little fussy. So I put her right here on the ground with a ball pit that if you follow our Instagram, you know that my mom got Bella a ball pit. And she bought like 300 balls, I think, for this little pit, which is probably the right. Ooh, she fell. Are you okay? Cookie went to go check on it.
It's crazy because like there's only so much that you can do. It's crazy.
What you mean?
No, I'm saying like she just fell. Well, she didn't hurt herself, but she.
No, she just fell over. Let me go get a little snack for her.
Yes. So in the meantime, we just kind of wanted to give you guys an update as far as like everything that we have had going on these last couple of days. As we mentioned earlier, we're dealing with Bella teething. Oh my goodness, and it's just been a little rough because when babies start teething, they're in so much pain they can't sleep through the night. She was sleeping through the night, and we were getting our lovely Z's for a while. But now she's getting up like 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. So normally she gets up to basically up to start her day at like 5:30 in the morning. So when she gets up at like when she gets up at 3 something in the morning, it's like you got that break where she like falls back asleep, but then you got to be back up in 2 hours. But like I always say, nothing worth having is gonna be easy to like keep and to get and keep. So we love her. We love everything. It's just a little tough. It's a little tough. Just a little tough.
Cracker? You want a cracker?
She seems to be doing much better.
All right, we back. Is this mic the one you're using or another one? Because can we move it out the way? This mic?
Mm.
We're not using this mic anymore.
Yes, we are.
Let's blocking little bells.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Alrighty.
There we go. Are you comfortable now? Watching my grandson, he's checking for Bella. He's looking under my arm and everything. Oh, hi.
Oh, wow.
He's 7 months old.
Yeah, he's only a month younger.
Yeah. Well, almost. Bella will be
Next week.
Yeah, next week she'll be 9 months. She's getting older.
9 months. Yep.
She's getting older. She's definitely on the move. It's hard to keep up with her. It's rough, let me tell you, but it's so much fun. And I don't know. I want another baby so bad, but I just don't want to have another. I don't want to have another baby. Like, I don't want to birth the child.
I think that's how you have babies, though.
I know, but I do not. I don't want to do it. My pregnancy was just not great. It wasn't. That's all right, though. Eventually, I have a baby, just not anytime soon. Fingers crossed. Because I don't want to deal with that. I want to, be able to forget about the trauma and then re-enter it. I haven't forgotten yet. I still remember.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what is that? But I really forgot what we were talking about. Oh, for teething, try diluted caffeine-free chamomile tea and freeze it for several minutes. Did you see that?
Yeah. Someone said babies are so advanced. Bella knows how to use a cell phone, and she's not even a year old. Like, how is that possible?
She calls. It's like she can go to the call log, and whether she's intentionally trying to do it or not, but she can go to the call log, and she calls my mom often.
Yep, and then you'll be on the phone, and she'll snatch the phone from you, and she'll hang up the call.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
She's called people. She's called her.
Yeah, she calls my mom. She's called my dad.
And not even most of the times it's a FaceTime call.
Yeah.
So I'm how do you even know how to do that?
She said, I want to see their face. You trying to put the crackers on Daddy? You're gonna have
I'm gonna take them from you.
You're gonna have residue on your shirt.
It's so good.
It's love residue. Love.
Last YouTube video, we spoke about us coming from single parent households, and our struggles, and kind of how we've managed to get through it. We kind of just, and how my whole thing is you love your child, you're gonna figure it out, and I think that's what happened for most people in our situation. You're gonna do whatever it takes. We definitely get a lot of help from her mom. So that was I think probably one of my favorite topics. I think because there's probably so many people out there that are dealing with the same thing, and I just want to let you know you are being heard, and
you're not alone.
We love you a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we right there with you.
Trying to navigate parenthood when you didn't have both sides. You didn't have a mom and a dad around growing up, or immediately around. So for me, my mom and dad were present, but my dad lived in Atlanta where we are now. And me and my sister and my mom, we lived in Memphis. So my parents split. If y'all go back to the YouTube video, you'll see it all. Like we talk about it. But my parents split when I was young, and they both got remarried. Here you go. Hold on. They both got remarried, and so learning to navigate parenthood without having both in the household with me has already been like, it hasn't been a struggle, but it's been kind of mind-blowing just seeing both sides, and how important the role of a dad within the household is, and not just taking it from the perspective of like just the mom. You gotta look at the dad too, right?
Yeah.
Where's the cracker?
She probably tossed it.
You dropped it to Cookie?
Both roles are super important. And I want to say thank you for everybody else that's joined. Hi, Harlem. I see you, girl. I see you.
What?
Harlem.
Oh, they're from Harlem?
I think, yes. I think that's, I'm just going by their username.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. I see you. You know what I'm saying? You see me and I see you.
Let's not play with that.
We see each other. Also, I have some exciting news. I posted yesterday that I joined a new brokerage. I started working with Berkshire Hathaway in Midtown, and I'm so excited because my team is absolutely amazing, and there's just so many years of experience within my team, and everybody's so freaking nice. I love them already. And it's these. I started last week, and it's just been a wonderful time, and I feel really good about it. And I love the location. Oh my goodness. So our location is on 14th Street. In Midtown, and there's so much food options. I just want to like make sure that I don't get carried away, because my favorite burger place is like literally like,
what burger place?
Farm Burger. Farm Burger is literally like right. You just cross the street and it's right there.
Well, why don't you make it like a treat? Oh, sorry, Cookie know that. But make it like, okay, if I do this, and
like
this,
Fridays
then we can go
or
to
something.
Not every Friday. What?
No, I'm just saying, like if I had a good week where I ate good, you know what I'm saying?
Don't forget to invite your family to come and eat with you.
Yeah. So there's a Whole Foods, and Whole Foods has their like hot bar or whatever, but then downstairs they have a cafe with like espresso. It's wonderful. So yes, I'm so excited. I have free parking in the city. That's another one as well. And I'm excited also because I wanted to focus on that side of town. Definitely want to sell more inside of the perimeter. So I'm just excited, and hopefully I can answer questions for y'all, whoever's in the market. I'm a resource of information. I can tell you just from a personal experience, not having a realtor is kind of like, especially for those people that have that just that wandering mind of what if I can own a home, what if. So I'm not necessarily here to tell you guys that I'm just trying to sell you a house, but I want to help walk you guys through that. Home ownership is so important. I've talked about it. I've spoken about this in the past. I when I came coming up as a coming up in my earlier years, we didn't have much. I would have never thought I would have been a homeowner. But just now being in the real estate world, I've realized how much easier it is than I ever thought to think that it would be. It just always seemed something that I would have never accomplished. So it is possible. There's probably so many people out there just like that are capable and just don't know, don't have the information or the access. Because
Guessing that just got on his rant about
yeah,
real estate.
because it's not only a roof over your head, you're also investing towards your future. There's so much you can do. A house is really like a personal bank account. You're feeding into something that not only it's it's not only something you're paying off and eventually you're gonna have a title clear and free, but also is appreciating in value. And
Ask Daddy if he
I
said,
hope
Daddy,
to.
buy me a house.
I hope to. I want to definitely invest more, and it's for her. At the end of the day, for Bella.
Oops. I'm sorry.
So yeah, there were some things that you wanted to talk about, right?
Oh yeah, we kind of started going into it, and then Vincent has to share his great news. So y'all, I'm also really excited about that because I'm now a stay-at-home mom. I feel like I've said that before, but I don't. Cookie, stop. But yeah, just him getting out there and doing more has been great because I can be home, and real estate allows him to be able to also help me at home sometimes, but give him the flexibility to work inside the house and also go to an office. So I'm really excited that he's with a new team and somewhere where he feels valued and feels like he can learn a ton. So that's great. Right? Okay, so as we stated a little bit ago, our last YouTube video was about, what was it? Oh, growing up.
Yeah, just like how we manage raising Bella.
Yeah, and so we got a lot of questions just surrounding parenting in general. One being like, what would we consider our parenting styles? Because we were raised in single family households or single parent households. We got the question of what do we think our parenting styles are? You want to go first? You want me to go?
You go.
So for me, I think I would be the stricter parent. I would definitely be nurturing, loving, but I feel like I'm going to be a little stricter than Vincent is when it comes to certain topics. Like we've discussed a few things. You want me to be quiet?
No,
her. She put her finger up my mouth. But we've discussed a few topics, and I don't know. I feel like I'll be the stricter parent, like on the daily. But when it comes to hanging out with friends, spending the night at friends' houses and things like that, that's Vincent all the way. Like he is a strict no. He has already stated that Bella will not be spending the night at nobody's house. He ain't with it. He said, you said no cousins, right?
What's wrong with cousins?
That's what you said. Remember?
I never said anything about cousins. I don't mind cousins, family.
I thought you said no family, no cousins, nothing like that.
What?
That's what you said previously.
No.
Yes, he did.
I feel like I don't have a problem with like her like. I don't think I would have a problem with her staying with somebody like close.
Close like what? Like my mom close or like? a distant cousin?
No, just I guess somebody that we can say that we feel comfortable with, you know.
Yeah. So here's a scenario. If we're going to like a family reunion or something, and all the cousins, which this is something that we did when we were young, but all the cousins want to hang out and have like a sleepover. This includes distant cousins, not like first cousins, second cousins, but even farther than that. Would you say yay or nay? Can she go?
Like family, but this is my thing. Like, I don't know how I would feel about Bella sleeping over at a friend's house. I just don't think I would be comfortable with that. I feel like maybe if we have a little bit of more control, meaning like if the sleepover is our house, but it has to be selected.
Yeah. Your kids, people are saying, nope, my kids can't sleep over at anyone's house. This day and age, you wouldn't trust it.
Yeah.
I feel that.
I feel like I would absolutely that would be out of the window. Like I would absolutely not be comfortable with her staying at a friend's. But the family is also tricky, you know, because family has known to also be funny with that stuff too. So
or at least stories, not our families in general, but stories about it. It's kind of like, I guess parents have to evolve with how the times are evolving. So like when we were young, we spent the night at our cousin's house and stuff, and it was just different. But I don't know how it would be in her generation doing all of that. Okay.
I feel like I don't think like there's a good or bad generation. I think it's just there's malice out there.
Yeah,
there's bad intentions. Them. Yeah, I think she's gonna be probably mad as hell. She's gonna be mad. She's gonna be slamming her door, boy. We
better not slam no door in this house.
I know. Bow bow. But it's a tricky situation, but I'm sure that there will be people who will be eventually comfortable with her staying over. Or maybe I'm thinking like a compromise would be if we were to stay late at somebody's house and then bring her home once they're done doing whatever they're doing.
Out stuff.
Yeah, I think that I feel more comfortable with that. But her staying at a friend's house, that is an absolutely no.
Yeah.
For sure.
But I think I'll be the stricter parent, and Vincent would be kind of a little more lenient on the daily.
Don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
I'm gonna be like, okay, you got home from school, you did your after school activity, whatever it is, and no TV time. Mama, these are things my mom did though, and look how it turned out. Great, right?
Yeah, my mom was super strict.
Oh, really? I didn't know that though. Like no TV, kind of like no cell phones, like that.
No, I don't think she never had an issue with that, but like staying out and stuff like that. Even like when I was in high school, it's crazy. But my mom was extremely strict.
Yeah.
So I think like there's no perfect parenting, but you can nitpick, certain things that you like. Because my mom was like a little overly protected. There's good and bad, but I feel like that kept me out of a lot of trouble.
Yeah, I agree. But like you get your homework done, no TV time. If you got about 15 minutes, 30 minutes or something after you've done everything before bedtime, then cool. But if not, I'm sorry, baby. You going to bed. Oh, she's
somebody said
my daughter
Annette says my daughter's going with the same problem now. She tells my granddaughter no sleepovers. Yeah.
Do you agree with that, Annette, or no? Are you saying like your daughter does the same thing and you don't agree with it, or you do agree with it?
Yeah. And then Angela said, even when they talk, adults still take advantage. Uncle, cousins, brother in-laws, etc. It's real. Yeah, and it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be a man. It could also be a woman as well. So we want to be super careful because we want to protect. We're going to be the protector she needs. We don't want nothing, absolutely no negative things to happen to her. And I will do whatever it takes to make sure she's never in harm's way.
Yep, this is true.
But I don't think I'm cool with sleepovers at friends at all.
Yeah. That's something we definitely agree on that.
Yeah.
That is
Shannon
like
said
kind of
I was a strict parent. My adult kids now understand why I was so strict. And I would say the same thing. My mom was my mom was super strict, and I kind of resented her a little bit for it. But then I realized, like, dang, like I avoided so many issues, like
being out in these streets.
So a lot of times, like, you know, unfortunately, we've lived in like some rough neighborhoods, and like, you know, my mom kept me out of trouble for like having such a strict, like, you know, as far as like what times I'm coming back home, you know, making sure like as soon as I leave school, I'm coming home, not staying out, doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Because I definitely have friends that were doing some crazy, crazy stuff. So, you know, I'm glad that, you know, I was kept out of trouble, even though it was a little annoying, you know, at the time.
But you appreciate it when you get older. Like I was just having that conversation with my mom. Saying how I'm going to be kind of similar to how she was when she was a parent. She didn't let us go to our friend's house. Now, when I got to like 16, 17, she trusted me and my sister. She trusted my sister and I enough to be able to do certain things, and like she knew my friends' parents and all of that. So yeah, I think I'm gonna be the exact same. But I appreciate her for doing what she did. Oh, somebody said when streetlights come on, you're right. That was a rule back then.
Do kids even play outside anymore? I don't even know.
I think that if you teach them those things, they can. Do you want some food? You want some dinner?
I absolutely love playing outside, playing tag, freeze. Yeah. We would have such a good time.
So we had another question that y'all wanted to know. It's this one right here. While Vincent answers this one, I'm going to go run and fix her heat her up some dinner. But how do you prioritize self while being parents?
Yeah.
BRB. Cool.
Being a parent definitely changes your life for the better. And sometimes I think that because I want Bella to have the best, most wonderful-est life, that I made that word up. It's so good though. Because I want her to have an absolutely amazing life. You know, I tend to forget about me and Brianna sometimes. Because my focus is Bella. Obviously, like still Brianna in the household, the family, but Bella, yeah, she is like, you know, my reason to push myself every day. But we can't forget about ourselves. So even though I'm a dad, I still want to look good. I still want to smell good. And, you know, thanks to Brianna, like we've been eating a lot more healthy, eating more lean, eating more greens. And we are on a health journey. I work out 4 times a week. And I just haven't had the best diet. Um, so self care is still very important. Recently, we cleaned out our closets, and we got a couple new clothes, and I feel a lot more confident. When I'm getting ready to go somewhere because I have some nice stuff. I've picked up some nice clothes, so um, I definitely felt like um, I definitely felt like I was like kind of losing myself um, recently, just based on like um, just didn't feel good with what I was wearing, not feeling fresh. Um, I've always pride myself in like my clothes and looking sharp, and I just haven't felt that in a while. So more recently, like we've actually been intentional about upgrading our closet. So um, I feel like I got more outfits now. I feel good when I go outside, or where I'm going to. If I'm going to the office, I get compliments like, "Oh, you look really nice." So even though you're a new parent, you just can't forget about yourself. Can't forget about your self care because you basically are the machine that's getting everything going. We got to get it. We got to hustle. We got to be able to provide. So you cannot forget about yourself. So still think about your health and, look sharp while you're at it. Why did that look like a piece of pizza for a second?
Because you're hungry.
It looked like garlic bread.
It is not garlic bread. Okay. So you filled the man on how you prioritize yourself while still being a parent. For me, I think it's been really important to stick with therapy. So, okay, girl, can you break this up a little bit? I couldn't do it with one hand. So I've been prioritizing therapy. I actually just went to therapy today. And this summer, if y'all
Summer.
I'm sorry, shoot. Not this summer.
You
Yes,
gonna
no,
get
that's
us
right.
banned.
That's what I'm trying to say. This summer, actually in July, I had been going to therapy for about 3 months, and I graduated to just having like mental health check-ins every month. I skipped last month because I really felt like I was good. It probably still would have been great. Great to still go to therapy and just talk to her. But I skipped last month. I went today for the first time in 2 months, and it felt really good. It was really refreshing. I was able to just talk to her about what's going on and really like let loose, kind of like you would with a friend, except you could get some sound advice, some unbiased advice from her. So
that is true, and I'm sorry I cut you off, but like when you talk to your friends, they're gonna make you feel good. They're not gonna most will like just kind of sugarcoat it. So I agree. I personally was doing therapy and stopped. So I will, God willing, get back at it. I'm sorry, you can keep going.
No, that's true. That's true. So you need an unbiased opinion, not just talking to your friends, buddy. So therapy has been great for me. Hey, excuse me. I understand. You have big emotions right now. Hold on. Look, Daddy has some food right there. Can you give her a little piece? Look. Tasty. Is that good? Yeah. She's hungry.
She was complaining about food.
She really wanted some milk, and she needs to eat food first. I'll give her some milk at bedtime. But can you give her another piece? Baby?
Yeah, I'm just still like.
I know. Just give her.
I'm
something.
going to.
Sorry.
Yeah, baby
Therapy
girl.
has been one thing. Another thing has been trying to prioritize like the things that I used to do for my self-care days,
Yeah.
but just breaking it up. I don't go as often for sure. Like I used to love going to just I don't necessarily like getting my nails done, but I like
The experience.
no, I actually don't like the experience of getting my
No,
nails done. No,
I
because
love it.
when I get you love it for
Not
me
my
or for
nails.
you?
No, I'm
Oh, for
saying.
you.
I'm saying when I go once a year, right, to get
No,
my
you
toes did.
don't.
It yeah, once a year.
You went twice last year, 3 times.
No, I did not. I went.
I don't
I went
know.
last Halloween. I went last year around like Halloween, and then I went July this year.
Okay, okay, yeah.
So maybe twice a year.
Something like that. Oh, I just gave her some. But yes, I like the result of having my nails look good. I have been enjoying going to the gym. So Vincent tries to go to the gym like 4 or 5 times a week at minimum. And I try to go 4 or 5 times a week max. It's a little
She's very demanding.
So 4 or 5 times a week max for me, just because it's right now with her teething, it's hard. If I'm getting up in the middle of the night, then my gym time is 8 o'clock because Vincent has to work. And if y'all don't know this, I'm telling you now, real estate is not a 9 to 5 on a Monday through Friday. It's not that. So you may have showings on the weekends and things like that. So I can't always get in a workout, which is it's fine. But 4 to 5 times a week max.
Unless I'm working a deal. That's one thing
Is
that I learned is like when you're in the middle of a deal, you're literally on the clock 24 hours. It's insane. Like I've texted back and forth with clients like 11 o'clock. It's crazy.
Oh my goodness. Why'd you don't take it out your mouth? Eat it. Yes. I'm sorry. I keep getting distracted. We trying to feed Bella. It's almost bedtime. We try to do our lives around like 5:30, but also bedtime starts at 6, and so Bella starts to get restless around this time. What time? At 6 o'clock. It's 6 o'clock right now. 6:07. So yeah, she's starting to get restless. But just trying to work around each other's schedules has been something that we're trying to navigate. And so having those times where we can like pull away and still do something for ourselves have been we're trying to schedule those more and to make sure we get those in, because if you don't feel whole within yourself, then how we gonna pour into each other's cup, or how we gonna pour into Bella, you know? Oh, that inside washer. I'm gonna get it right. But yeah, that's kind of how we prioritize. I've started, I don't know if y'all watch the show, but I used to always have my lashes done. And I know some people don't agree with it. Vincent being one. Whatever. He a hater.
I never
He's
said I don't like him.
No, but he be like, oh, you look like you're gonna fly away.
Because you do.
It better be in a good way.
You save gas with that.
You a hater. He's a hater.
I'm going to the mall.
I don't care. Okay. I'm gonna go get my lashes done. And he still says I look good now. You know. Hello?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm trying to fix up her food.
Mm-hmm. But she's so sleepy. But I go get my lashes done, my nails, my toes. I have not been getting my hair done. I've been doing it on my own.
I think you do a good job.
I do, and thank you.
It comes out looking really
appreciate
good.
that. But y'all, it is time consuming doing my hair. Like it takes me at least 3 hours to do it, and I be tired. Are you done?
But yeah, self-care is so important.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
self-care is so important, and even though you're a parent, you still have to remember about yourself and taking care of you. So you take it easy, and you take it easy.
A nut. All right. So that was two of the questions y'all had. Another is, how do you, this is specifically for you, Mr. Vincent, how do you show up as a father daily, even though you work outside of the home sometimes?
um, I I enjoy playing with Bella, and when I am home, I have fun with her. We have a little show that we like. It's this little show on Netflix. Is like a little alien, like a green alien show, or whatever, that we really love. Um, and just playing with her, and I love
But that's not
feeding her is
dating.
fun too, because she looks so adorable and makes all these random noises, and
They smack alike.
so proud of you, baby girl.
No. He be smacking, she smacking. I'm just like, oh my goodness. That is a pet peeve of mine. And I can take it from my baby, but my husband too. Oh my goodness. I let him get away with it sometimes, but sometimes I just look at him like, hello, can you stop? But what other ways do you try to, you want me to help you out? Because these are things that I see.
Well, maybe you can kind of like tell me what you're looking for. I don't know what to tell you.
What? Look. Do you want to eat it yourself? Pick it up. Don't put it outside though.
Oh, I love reading. I love reading Bella books too, as well.
Yeah.
We recently got some books in Spanish, and it's just so fascinating, like seeing her like actually enjoy listening to the stories. And now, if she sees one of her books, she picks it up, even though but she doesn't really understand what's going on. She picks it up, like she recognizes them, and I hope she's a bookworm. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
Because that'll get her away from
TV. Yeah. But there are things that I see him doing, and maybe you just don't. You don't know. He tries to make strides to take her out on his own. We had a YouTube video about it, but about one time. But if I'm saying, hey, I'm going to do this today, I need you to watch Bella. He tries his best not to necessarily stay in the house unless he's trying to work and watch her at the same time. She is mushing up her food. Great.
I also recently took her out by myself.
Yeah, he did. And I didn't have to help them not one bit, y'all. So he tries to show up in that way. He takes her out. They go on walks in the morning when I go to the gym. He tries to spend that same time with Cookie also. So he'll take Cookie and Bella on walks with him. Yes, feeding her is a big thing. Like typically I ask him, hey, can you feed her? But of course has no issue. Even after he's had a long day at work, he'll come in, feed her, and then I'll take her upstairs and get her ready for bed, or vice versa. I'll feed her and he'll get her ready for bed. He loves reading books with her. I feel like you ain't giving yourself enough credit, man. It's stuff that you be doing.
Yeah. Sometimes like the whole taking her out on my own, it can get a little overwhelming sometimes. I think I manage. Her favorite person is Brianna right now. I think it's gonna eventually change. It's going to change, but when she's fussy and uncomfortable, it's a little challenging. Like calming her down and getting her to like try to get comfortable.
Yeah.
So that's only my only thing holding me back sometimes. But last time we went out. Me and Bella went out last weekend to like this little downtown area, like not far from our neighborhood. And we had a really good time. I got some coffee. Unfortunately, there wasn't food that she could eat, but I did bring her some snacks. I brought her some strawberries, and then I also brought her some. I brought her some milk, so I was able to feed her. And we like sat on a bench and we were just people watching. We were people watching and we had a really good time. And the weather was beautiful. It was so nice outside.
Mm-hmm. What was that?
And the downtown area that we went to had an event. So there was a lot of people outside. We had a really good time, and she didn't cry or anything. She had gotten fuzzy a few times, but it was just like, just random things that weren't super serious. But
yeah,
she was all good the whole time, and I was so proud of myself, and we had a really good time. So I plan on doing it again soon.
Yeah. But yeah, those are ways I see him showing up for Bella, and how he sees himself showing up for her. He just don't give himself enough credit, okay? Because he really, really, really shows up for his daughter, and it's not helping me. It's just taking care of his baby, which is bomb, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Especially for a mama, a stay-at-home mom. If you're with a baby all day, it can get overwhelming and exhausting, especially when they start moving around all the time. And so I try my best not to be that mom that's like, as soon as he comes in the house, here, take her, and I go somewhere else. But sometimes I do need that time to myself. And so I say, hey, can you watch her? And he just kind of takes it from there. So I love that. I am so appreciative. Okay, one more. Can you open my phone?
Yeah. I also would like to maybe
It's one more question.
For like, I don't know if anybody here is expecting or like new parents of a young baby. I know I'm saying I would also like to see maybe if we can give them tips and tricks too. You can go ahead.
Tips and tricks?
Maybe hacks, like parent hacks or whatever.
Oh yeah, like one is, do you know that a natural melatonin? Yes, not melanin. A natural melatonin is cherry juice. So you can give, like I give her a little bit of cherry juice diluted with water. Tart cherry juice. I don't know what the brand is, but a little bit of tart cherry juice, mix it with water, give it to her before bed. So maybe at dinner time, like I should be giving it to her now. And it's kind of a natural melatonin. It helps her to have a sound sleep for a decent bit of time. And it's really helpful while she's teething. Anyway, that's my little tip for today.
And get you one thing I think that was very helpful was when we got the humidifier for whenever she's feeling a little.
Oh, I thought you were teething.
No, when she was a little congested, I think it helped her a lot.
Yeah.
And also with her hair, you put silk. You changed from regular sheets to silk sheets.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So she's with hair.
Yes, tell with her hair coming out. It's one more question that they had. I don't know if I really want to answer.
Yeah, she's ready for bed.
Yeah, right. How do I have alone time while being a stay-at-home mom? I feel like I kind of answered that with the things about like prioritizing myself, right? Like I'll take trips to Home Goods and Target. Those are my alone time moments. And like while she takes naps, I'll just sit downstairs and eat popcorn and watch a show. Like I don't necessarily take naps when she naps, but I try to have a little bit of alone time while she's resting. And what is it? Yeah. Now she's at the age where I can lay her in her crib. I make sure she has like maybe 1 or 2 stuffed animals in there because she just loves playing with them. But what happened? But I can lay her in her crib and she'll have her quiet time while she's in there. And I will go like in the bathroom. I'll film some content sometimes, or I'll just sit in the bed and literally sit in silence. I know that sounds weird, but I do it and I love it. It helps me just to kind of reset while she's just here. You want more? While she's just chilling in her crib. But she's at the age where I can do that. When she was like 4 or 5 months, I couldn't do that. Yeah. But now she can roll around, sit up, she be doing her thing. Hanging out by herself.
What do you think were things that helped us a lot when we first brought her home? Like, please, I know some people may think, I think you can budget shop this, but you need a rocking chair. A rocking chair was so helpful, especially for me, because like rocking her to sleep on the bed was kind of uncomfortable for me. So I felt that like that rocking chair made a huge difference.
She's not with it.
She's ready for bed.
Yes. I'm going to go put baby girl to bed. Are we staying on live? It's gonna be a minute for me.
Yeah, it's gonna be a minute. So I think we can end it right here. We really appreciate and love every single one of y'all. We love the support and the love you guys give us. I would say that normally I would say that we tend to be more private, but we absolutely do not mind sharing our lives with y'all because y'all definitely show the love and the support. So we want to keep sharing our story, and continue making memories with y'all. And we're also here to give you guys anything that we think could possibly positively influence y'all. Tips and tricks. We want to share with y'all anything that we have learned as parents, life experience, anything that could possibly we can pass on to y'all. And I feel that we also get a lot of good information on the comments, so we really appreciate that too as well. So thank you guys for supporting. We're gonna keep rocking. We're gonna keep creating content. It's been fun. And Bella's a little fussy, but we want to keep updating y'all on her. Bye, unfortunately, guys. You can't see her tooth, but this tooth right here is on and popping right now.
Right.
And then the tooth underneath on the left, I think. The left, like right next, is about to pop out too. So she's gonna be adorable with those little two teeth.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Bye, guys. I was just trying to stop by before I go upstairs and say bye. But we love you, and I'll see you later. Say bye, Bells. Can you say bye-bye? I told y'all she don't do it on command. She just be like.
Can you say bye-bye?
Bye-bye.
Look at the camera.
Bye-bye. You say bye-bye.
Let me see if I can stand back here. She'll do it.
Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Say bye-bye. Can you wave?
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Wow.
She's tired. She's tired now. Bye, guys. You go visit to me and Bella.
Sorry. All right, you guys have a wonderful rest of your night.